this evening, folks. Well, the news ain't great. It's not great at all. It's actually pretty bleak. So, it wasn't from trying, though. I mean, I tried my damnedest. Tried my damnedest, so that's all I can say. Sometimes things work out, sometimes they don't. Question is, what do we do from here? What's up? What's up? What's up? Not good news, Eddie or Margaret, either one. Evidently the block is cracked. I don't think that's another set of bad heads. Yo, Mr. Will, what's up? And they got another stuck valve. One, I asked Danny to have the guy check out. I think Danny said the guy said it was okay, but he should have took it out and cleaned it because it's stuck. Thankfully, it didn't bend the push rod. Twice now, I've took the valve cover off and it be off to the side. And I looked down and sure enough, the valve stuck down and I just tapped it, it popped back up. I wish he would have took that out and cleaned that one. So, I don't know. But I put some block sealer in it. That stopped all the white smoke. So I think it sealed the block. For how long, who knows. And now I got that stuck valve in that same head. I know if it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have none. I need someone to donate an engine and I'll pay to put the son of a gun in. It's going to cost $1,000 to put an engine in. Because I got to rent a skid steer or a lift, something to put it in and out with. It's going to take about $1,000 to get it in and out is what I'm saying. So if I can find somebody to donate an engine or donate an RV or a cheap one, I need to know. Oh, someone timed out Eddie. What did Eddie say? Oh, Eddie said hi? Did you mean to time him out, John? Hell, I didn't even John was here. What's going on, folks? Hey, it says 8 of you are here. What, 5 of you don't like me because the block's cracked or what? Come on, give me some love. Double tap the screen. At least we tried. Hey, Frankie. Can't say I haven't tried. I've tried everything in the world. And just like Will and Dodd, there is that chances are it wasn't a cracked block. Well, I'll be damned. I think it is. I think it is. Hey. Yeah, and it's all this guy's fault. Said he dreamed that he seen smoke. Blame it on him. Nope. Yo, Big Stank. No, it's got a cracked block, Dave. And the back valve's sticking. I wish they would have took it out and checked that one because I told him to check that back valve, but he thought it was good. Hello? Who's knocking at my door? Hang on, man. Hang on a second. What do you need? That's a question. What?
Hello? Hey, do you have a apparatus I can pump my tire up?
My tires hold 100 and some pounds of air, brother. Them little things don't work for me.
Huh?
Them little things don't work on my tires.
Yeah, I hear you, but, you know.
Yeah, so I don't have a little pump
Okay.
because...
Okay. But it only hurts to act.
Oh, no.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I don't have one. If I had a hand pump, I'd more than happily give you one, but I don't have anything, sir, to help you with that. Yeah, I'm sorry. Look, I didn't think I was being bad. Damn, people take offense to so much shit nowadays. I'd love to be able to help them blow up a tire, but... Ah. All right. Whew. In Louisville, Billboard. What the heck's that mean, Frank? Yo. Louisville, Billboard. I don't know what the heck that's supposed to mean. But yeah, anyhow, we got to find another engine or another RV. Hey, Daniel, that back valve stuck. The one that I asked you to have them check out, yeah, it's sticking. I don't know if I can take a block of wood and a hammer and knock it a few times and get it to work up and down or what, but twice now the rocker arms come off. The push rods come off. It don't bend, it sticks and get enough slack, it just comes off. After putting it on the second time, I took it off and I looked and it was pushed down about yay much, and I tapped it with a wrench and it popped back shut. The smoking stopped. The block sealer took care of the smoking, but now I got that stuck valve. Oh, big stank. Yeah, she was blowing smoke, but I put some block seal in. Yeah, hey, Dave, like I say, you cursed it. It was you. It was you. You just had to tell us that. Will, what do you think? How can I free this one up? It'll run a couple of minutes and then it'll throw that push rod off to the side, and I have to take the valve cover back off. Is there anything that will, or should I just bite the bullet and pull the head off again? Fudge. But hey, when you come by in the morning for coffee or whatever, if you'd bring me your sledgehammer, I'd appreciate it. I figure if nothing else, I'm going to try and just beat the shit out of that damn valve. Thank you, man. I wished I had that thing you said your friend had where, he bolted it down and he'd push down and open, push the valve. Who blocked? What do you mean Eddie's blocked? Who blocked Eddie? Eddie's not blocked. EDIE, they're not blocked. I just looked, they're not blocked. They're not blocked by me. No, I had the one done that we knew was bad, but I asked him to check the one in the back too. And he said, yeah, that the guy said that but they didn't do nothing to it. And it's giving me the shit now. You see what he says, Daniel? See if spraying PB or dumping some transmission fluid and doing that, if that would probably do it or what. Yeah, well, it's sticking. It's stuck down. And like I say, I just barely tapped it with a wrench and it popped back up. But I could see it was stuck down. And I'm thinking, if I just got that, and I don't know, ask them transmission fluid, PV, both, if I just drowned it like there and work it like that, that might free it up, don't you think? Yeah, I'm not saying it was sticking for him. I know if he knew it was sticking, he wouldn't have left it that way. I didn't mean it to sound that way. Well, see what you can do. I mean, at least right now, I can take the other push rod out, the plug, fire it up, and move it if I had to. At least I'm back to that stage, which is a good feeling. I get this damn valve problem fixed, I'm going to put the block sealer in it and head to Springfield, or try to. Dave, I wish like hell you could make that happen. I don't even need a new one. I just need a running RV. Maybe I should make a GoFundMe looking for an RV. I've chipped in the first grand. You know? Oh, thank you, Danny. I don't need one. I don't need someone rich, but there's somebody that's got one, they're not using it. If they knew about it, would donate it. There's somebody out there that's got an engine or an old RV in their backyard. If they knew, they would donate it, you know what I mean? So I need everybody to help get the word out. I need an RV or an engine, and I mean yesterday. Well, I don't know. I only seen one person get timed out, and it said that John did it. Am I not seeing all the messages or something? Somebody told me Eddie got timed out, but I didn't, or kicked off. I didn't time him out. Someone did. What little shorty bus? Michael, I don't know if people are getting timed. It ain't telling me on my end that people are getting timed out. It said John timed someone out, but I didn't even see John on here. Yeah, Edie got timed out. Yeah, but when someone gets timed out, it shows up on my end. Such and such time, such and such. Or block. They said blocked, and it didn't say they got timed out or blocked on my end. Or no, it said John timed someone out, but he's not even here. He might have hit his phone or did something. I don't know. I'm sure it was a mistake, whatever it was. Oh no, John's not a troll. John's not a troll, no. No, John's not a troll. But I went up here to him and it don't say. And it was timed out. He was just timed out. And it said something about Will. Yeah, it said he was timed out for 86 seconds. And then Will Bird, Indiana, Louisville, Billboard. Will Bird timed Frankie out on that. Will, what's up? What the hell? What's Will doing? Yeah, John sent turkey day. Deer jerky. I think it's just a glitch in the damn thing. Now it's saying Will's been timing people out. Sammy, who's Sammy? Will, are you pushing the wrong buttons there or something, timing people out? You think you're getting dizzy? You think you're getting dizzy? Will's probably fell asleep and laying on the phone or something. Not going too good. I've got a cracked block. Oh, I seen his hi message. I see where it says Eddie said hi, and where you say hi, and I see where Will was here, and he was timed out by John first, and then I guess Will got him. I don't know who muted him. Yeah, tell him he's wreaking havoc on my channel. Oh, I'm in Wichita, Kansas. Well, I don't know if, yeah, they might not be nothing wrong with the old heads, but I don't see it cracking the block and not cracking the heads. But yeah, I could probably just put this one head back on and it's got good valves in it. And if I have to take the head off again, that's probably what the hell I'm just going to do. At least it's got working valves in it. Have I met Sammy? Who's Sammy? I don't know who you're talking about, Sammy. Who's Sammy? I don't even think I've seen a Sammy on here. I don't think I've seen a Sammy on here, so I don't know. Y'all got me confused. Y'all smoke better shit than I do. Oh, okay, maybe, yeah. Yeah, well, he's timed out by a moderator. Oh, I remember the Sammy guy. No, I never met him in person, but I took his moderation powers back. Remember, he got all pissed off and all. Well, he's still under timeout from Will, I guess. Will has to wake up and whatever, get back on here and untime him. I can't. It won't let me. Oh, he's a good guy. I know that. I know that. Man, like I say, I've had people hit the wrong button, pocket dial or stuff like that, you know, and you know, you got to ask them. It was either John or Will, and I don't see John, and I don't see Will, but if you remind me or if you see them, I'm going to ask them. I don't think it was done being mean by far. I think it was done by accident. Oh no, we knew Sammy was a troll from the beginning, man. No. Me and Will knew Sammy was a troll from the very beginning. Yeah. They fool me the way that they try and sucker everybody along and everything, and how they're so good. They don't live here and all this, that, and the other. No. Ask Will, when Will comes. Ask him. Me and him. Yeah, me, Frankie, whatever. We talk on the side in Messenger. We know pretty much who the trolls are. Oh, everything's cool. Yeah, well, it was, Margaret, it wasn't done on purpose, I guarantee. Uh, and see, Will ain't even answering Frankie, and Frankie's messaging him on Facebook. He probably fell asleep and leaned against the phone or something, had it on this, and probably, we'll find out it's something, stupid. It wasn't meant to be. Oh, we knew he was either Woody LePage or Scott, Steve Spagg, one of the two. Yeah, Big Snake. I'm sure it's done by accident. Oh, Margaret, I'm sure. Uh, yeah, I know John better and I know Will better. You know what I mean? I'm gonna stick up for either one of those. It had to be pure accident. Hey, Will, uh, you, hey, go up on the things and see where you timed out Eddie. See if you can get Eddie back on here. You either timed him out or something. Go see what you can do with him. Did you mean to do that? What happened? You were blocking people there, Will. Yeah, go look up on the messages. Hang on. It said way up towards the top. Um, Eddie was timed out by John. um, Frankie Archuleta was hidden by Will. Frankie Archuleta was unhidden by Will. I guess it's John that got Eddie. Now we need to get hold of John. Huh. No, I haven't seen John. That's why I don't know how he got timed out by John. I haven't seen John. Oh, I never was friends with Woody. I never really hung out or knew Woody LePage. Scott Winslow Albert, nah. I knew his ex-meth head wife. The one that had High on the Hill. The one that screwed the homeless out of the concert and shit. What do you mean, did I see it? I wrote your topic. Says, well, it's not good news at all. In Louisville, Billboard has been better day. Oh, I didn't know it said that. I didn't read it. I guess John timed him out. No, it happened at the beginning of this live, I guess. I don't know, but I'm sure he didn't mean to do it. I think I put it on the title of this video because I do that talk the thing and I don't even check to make sure it wrote it right. One of them days, my friend, one of them days, just another glitch in the wood. Well, he didn't wait. Yeah, he come up to the door of my motorhome yelling and screaming like a little bitch. He says that he come up and I went running in the motorhome, but you can see from the video I was in the motorhome when he come walking up. And I did like I should. I stayed behind my screen door. If he reached in, he would have got something. But I'm not stupid enough to walk out under the sidewalk like I could have. You know, Mama didn't raise no fools. Daddy raised my brother. But I knew if he came and opened that door that, you know, I had him then. But he was smart enough, man, not to do that. But he wasn't too smart. He's out there hollering and screaming and yelling. And someone called the police. It wasn't me because I'm there doing a video. So, you know, it wasn't me. I think it was the guy that gave me the $100 bill when he left. He's screaming, "You ain't gonna make a penny in my town. Hey, people, this guy, blah, 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 this, that, the other." When the cops walked away, the guy gave me a $100 bill. Yeah, you go back and look on Facebook if you can find the post up, you'll see it. Because, you know, I like to post when someone helps me out. And it was cool. He had just told me nobody's going to help in that town, this, that, the other. And the guy comes up and gives me a $100 bill. And he's the only other person I've seen around beside the cops. So whether he's the one that called the cops or not, I have no idea. I do know he blessed me with a $100 bill that day. And you know, that really, really pissed him off. No, he didn't try anything. I would think he's got more sense. But for him to tell the stories to his friends, I was shaking. As soon as I recognized him, I was shaking in my shoes and running and hid behind the motorhome door and stuff. Hell, I didn't even know who the hell he was till he was over there yelling and hollering. And right off, I knew it was about that meth head that sold the high on the hill. I can't think of her name. It's not going to be a mobile billboard no more, I don't think, unless you can donate me a 454 engine. I need to find a 454 engine or another ride as soon as possible. This one I think has a cracked block. It's more than I think. I'm pretty sure. Well, I don't know the mission's over or not. I'd like to see if people want to help me continue it. It could be over. It just depends. You know what I mean? If people want it to end and nobody wants to help me get it together, yeah, it could very well be ended. What am I supposed to do? I'm not just going to declare the mission over and whatnot. I'm going to try my best to get an engine or get another RV and keep it going. I'd like to keep my word, and I'd like to get it back to Arizona. You know, there's somebody around here that's got a 454 running in good shape that they'd give to me if they knew about me. Oh, that's what I'm doing right now, Big Stank, but I still got that stuck valve issue. and I'm about ready to put this other head back on. I'm about ready to put this other head back on. Well, if you're inside your own property and someone comes up like that, of course I wasn't in property, I was in public. Yeah, it's like in any court, if you're inside your car and someone comes out road rage, yelling, hollering at you, whatnot, as long as you're in your car, you're cool. Whatever they do, boom, you know. And if they hit you or something, you can defend yourself. But if you open your door and go out to the sidewalk, you're entering a confrontation. So, no, it wouldn't be very wise for me to step out of my vehicle. No, that wouldn't have been very wise at all. That could have ended up both in jail, me in jail, whatever. I think I handled it just right. And if he had opened that door, or come through that door, I had every right in the world to defend myself any way I wanted. You know what I mean? Shit, they won't even tow me to Doug's in Arizona. Crack block, I think, snaps. Yeah, they won't even tow me to up there towards Doug's and whatnot, let alone, hell, if they had towed me, I'd already been to Doug's, had an engine in, up there and everything. But oh, hell no, I had to get stuck down here and do it this way. AAA ain't gonna tow it nowhere. You gonna pay for the tow truck? Let me tell you, it will be cheaper to buy an engine than to tow this. Trust me, it's $1,000 for 100 miles. That's through AAA. Once I get back to Phoenix, and it'll all pay off next year when I get to Phoenix, because I'm going to sue the hell out of AAA for this shit. But I can't do nothing until I get back, and that's been. Right now, I'd like to get on my way to Florida as soon as possible, and on the way to D.C. and then back to Arizona. What do you mean, what if? I am stranded in Kansas. What do you mean, what if? I am stranded in Kansas. I don't. How much more stranded can you get? I'm not finding an apartment to rent nowhere. No, it won't be my new home. No. The thing I'm in, I mean, you know, and I'm not worried about it. This is my home. If I scrap this, what home am I going to? Excuse me. Big Smoke. If I scrap this, what home am I going to? When this ain't a mobile billboard, it's my home. The only thing I have in Arizona is a parking space with electric, sewer, and water. I guess you want me to go there and pitch a tent? No, hell ain't no house or nothing. Yeah, everybody thinks I made all kinds of money on this journey. Nope. No, but when I'm off the road, I have shower and toilet and everything, just like a home would. Okay, because the plumbing gets plumbed in. You know, it don't have tanks and stuff. The water stays hooked up permanently. The electricity, all that stays hooked up permanently while I'm there. So it's like an RV when I'm parked for the winter. You know, when I'm off the road, it's like an RV. But when I'm on the road, it's not like an RV. I don't have septic. I don't have sewage. I don't have toilet. I don't have shower. I don't have none of that on the road. Oh, hey, you think it, Big Eddie? No, they just tell you that bullshit. Another friend of mine, he paid 1,000 and they only gave him 700 back. Told him that's all that they would pay him, and there's nothing he could do about it. I don't have $1,000 to put out on a tow anyway. If I had $1,000 put out on a tow, hell, that's an engine. Right? And then, are you talking a month, 2 months, 3 months when they send you the money? See, that's not what AAA advertised when I signed up with them. No, I'm going to either unstick this valve or I'm going to put this other head back on, and I'm going to hope that block still holds up and try and make it to Springfield. I won't be in any worse shape than I am right now. I'm still stuck in Kansas. So, you know, I ain't going to be in any worse shape. Maybe I'll make it to Missouri and be stuck in Missouri. I don't live at Jumpstart, and Jumpstart ain't got nothing to do with where I live. He is a troll. And I ain't living nowhere, my brother. I'm surviving. Surviving. I ain't living doing a damn thing. Surviving, trying to get the mobile billboard back out here fighting for everybody's rights. Well, Will, I don't think that both heads would be leaking like that. I'm pretty sure it's the block. But how did I do the pressure check for the block? What have I got to do to run a pressure check for the block? And Dave, don't you worry about my prayers to the man upstairs. He takes care of me. He absolutely takes care of me. And he's going to take care of me here too. Watch. Watch. Your little demon thought of, I dreamed I seen smoke poured out. Yep, that let the demons in. But Yahshua's gonna, Yahshua, they're gonna do something here. Watch. Well, what do you mean? Don't you have to block off a whole bunch of ports and stuff? Or you mean with the head gaskets on it and all right now? I mean, I've never used one. I have to see what you're talking about. How would that tell you whether it's the block or the head? Oh, it goes on the radiator? Okay, how's that going to tell you whether it's the block or the head? Why don't you donate one there? Why don't you just donate one of those Geo Metros and see if I don't? Oh man, I've ate a pack and a half of that jerky. I'm trying not to eat the rest of this pack. That's pack number 2. Yeah, and you got the bullshit. They think that everybody needs loving. Cheers. Now with that crack leak, Will, it sealed it right up. It was smoking like hell when I fired it up. And as soon as the water got, up like temperature, smoke got thinner and thinner and thinner and gone. So the sealant has worked. Because see, this sealant you use with antifreeze. You didn't have to drain it and all that. That's why it's the expensive shit. So right now it's got whatever is wrong sealed. That's why I hate taking that freaking head off again. The time, the energy, redoing the head gasket. I mean, just damn. How can I free up that valve? Could she sit there and run for a minute or two? No problem at all. Sounds good. And then all of a sudden, she, that valve was sick. I don't think revving the shit out of it's made to free it. I'd rather take a hammer and do that with a block of wood and a hammer than trying to tear the engine apart. I'm pretty sure I doused it all with, transmission fluid a couple of times. Oh, I don't know. There's 8 people here. It's not too bad. Oh. Oh, goodness sakes. Well, I can always take the plug out and one more push rod with the other push rod and have me a 7-cylinder for a little while. Wouldn't be the first time this thing ran on 7 cylinders. I usually lose the spark plug after so many 100 miles and whatnot. There's many a time this thing's run on 7 cylinders. No, I guess I have to wait for John. I haven't seen Eddie back on it, Margaret. I don't know if he's blocked forever or not. As soon as I find John, well, see, I don't see how John can block him. I didn't think my moderators could block anybody. When this is over, I'll go look on my list. But yeah, I don't have him blocked. Hang on a minute. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I go check on my block list. But I didn't think a mediator could block someone. Timing out and whatnot, but and hide them from the channel, but I didn't think they had the ability to block them. We have to see if he can come in on the next one. Meanwhile, I'll try and find out what I got to do. I'll work on getting it fixed. Well, yeah, I guess, or with them, because that they always log on together all the time. Yeah, tell them I'll try and find out. I mean, I can screenshot and show you mine. Mine says he's good standing and all, so it's not on my account. You're hammered. Oh goodness. Well, I'm about ready to get out of here. It's been an hour anyway. I'm pretty disappointed. I need help. An engine, an RV, something. Prayer. Yeah, Margaret, I'll work on trying to get him on here. Anybody got any last questions, comments, or concerns before I go? Please send out an SOS looking for a 454 or an RV. The RV's got to be, road ready. Hey, make sure you've signed the petition and have shared it. I'd appreciate that, everybody. Like, subscribe, and share the channel. I'd appreciate that too. Cheers. We'll see what I can do tomorrow about freeing this valve up when he gets here with his hammer, or if his friend lets him borrow that tool. Yeah. Oh, who got timed out or something by somebody here? Oh shit, look. Somebody just got timed out by somebody. Timed out from Michael. Oh, Big Smoke. Oh, you bitch slapped Big Smoke. Oh, okay. I was wondering what the hell happened. Right on. Bitch slapped him for the comments. Thank you, my brother. I was wondering when you was going to do that. Hey, I appreciate each and every one of you. Hey, that deserves another one. I'm sure we get something figured out. We'll get something figured out. It'd be nice if there was another person just like this one here that had one in decent shape for $1,000. It could happen again. You never know. And I got the $1,000. Yeah, peace, love, and cannabis. Peace, love, cannabis, alcohol, all of it in moderation. Cheers. like when someone comes on here and says kids don't do drugs, the first three drugs I think of: alcohol, tobacco, and caffeine, and then soda, monster drink. Of course, that's all caffeine. But you know what I mean. Well, I wish I had better news for folks, but we're trying. Hopefully, I can, if nothing else, get this one crippled along. Maybe. It don't have to be fast or whatever. It's just got to get me town to town and to where I can get me an engine, another RV or something maybe. So I'm going to spend the next day or two, I guess, whatever it is, to try and get this head working on this side. And that's about the only thing I know to do. Even if I have to take the head back off and put that other head back on this side. Because it's not the head. I mean, if it's the head, that one works just as good as this one. I'll get another $60 bottle of that head sealer and throw it through there and hopefully hold it together until I get somewhere. Oh yeah, no, you got to find it on Facebook Marketplace or like at RV or something. That's the only place you're gonna find it. Yeah, everybody else is like I say. I mean, it's a shame I didn't have the way to jump on that one, but we didn't have no way to go look at it or nothing. You know what I mean? Not really. I mean, and then getting this there or that here or whatever would have been a trouble. So, I don't know. Oh, I appreciate anybody that has any help. Hell, it'd be nice if like High Hopes or some of these smoke shops around here would help me get another RV, or might know somebody, or put a little call out to the customers and stuff. They got to be, there got to be some people that want to see the mission continue. If we have to get another vehicle, we have to get another vehicle. I supplied the first one. I helped supply the second one. Paid for it. Hell, I'll help pay for the third one. But we need something, or an engine. Yeah, and you never know, what's not available today might be available tomorrow. Look at that RV you and your brother found, man. Same thing, just like the one that was 100 mile. It was 3 hours away. If it was an hour away and stuff, that would have been so much better. But I ain't worried about it. I'd like to get this head freed up, that valve. When do you think you know about that tool or anything? Or should I just go ahead and take this head off and put that other head on or something? Because it's going to take 2 days to take the freaking head off and put back on again, probably. Well, I'm in a rush now because I need to be in Springfield on the 10th, Dave. That's the only rush I've got. I want to be a couple 100 miles east from here. You probably can't hook up with him until afternoon or anything anyway, huh? Right on. Ask his opinion if I should just swap this other head back on it. If I'm going to have trouble with them valves, you know, that's. Oh, that'd be cool if you could get it tonight and I could have it in the morning. That'd be really cool. Alrighty, well, if nothing else, drop by the sledgehammer in the morning and let me break it. You know. Oh no, maybe just smacking it with that sledge free up anything. I'd rather do it with the lever, but you know, hell, I'll try anything. Oh, shucks. Well, my friends, wish me luck. Remember, it's all about peace, love, and cannabis for all. I've heard this thing run for about, a total of 30 minutes or better today. So, I mean, she's going to run and all if I get this one valve done. The first time before the valve pop, where I had to turn it off, ran right about 13 minutes. And I was about the same amount of time when she started doing it this time. So, I'm a good 25, 30 minutes I've heard, you know, the engine run. It's got an exhaust leak worse than it did before, I think. I don't know where that exhaust leak's coming from. I need your hand to help check that out, Mr. Daniel, too. We'll have to jack it up where you can get under it a little bit, and try and find out where the exhaust is leaking. I think it's from the manifold. So I may just go ahead and swap that head out anyway, because I never had an exhaust manifold leak. Lord knows I don't want to. Hey, Will, how should I try and free this valve up? Take a wood and a hammer, just beat it a few thousand times. You know, I've ran it 15 minutes and boom, all of a sudden it, you know, done, and I put her back together and everything. I run her 10 minutes, went boom, off it came again. And it's sticking, because when I took it apart this time, it was stuck down a good quarter inch or so, and I just tapped it with a wrench, it popped up. Like I told you before, yes, what? Pour transmission fluid on it and take the hammer and wood, just keep knocking it back and forth to unfree it up. Oh man, I can have that sucker running when pouring transmission fluid on it. It still sticks. I can pop the valve cover and spray. Well, I haven't sprayed PV, but I can pop the valve cover and pour transmission fluid all over the spring there, you know, and everything. Put the cap back on and start it up. It'll run, but it'll come off of that thing. Daniel, I need to bring your transmission fluid back too, if you're still there. If you have it in the vehicle tomorrow, I need to use a little bit of transmission fluid again. I guess I could leave that valve cover off, and start it up, and pour transmission fluid on the spring while it's running. What do you think about that, Will? Because she'll start and she'll run a couple minutes before it does it. I'll get a piece of cardboard like you suggest, and put there to catch the oil from going over the, yeah. Hey, we may get this two good minds together, Daniel. We may have this thing licked tomorrow. If I can get that valve free up and run another few thousand miles, I'll be happy, happy, happy. Right now, I just want that first 1,000. I'll worry about the other thousands later. Will, you still there? I wish I had one of them old oil cans, you know what I mean? DRI do what? What do you mean, Will? What's that mean, Will? Drive? Are you saying drive? What's up, Jimmy Anderson? Oh, he's driving. Okay, now I understand. He's driving. Yeah. Thank you for the translation. Well, I think that's what I'm going to do in the morning is when you drop that fluid off, I think I'm just going to fire it up, or the hammer and the fluid, and see what it does, pouring a little fluid on it. And if worse comes to worse, smack it or tighten it down, whatever, you know, do whatever I got to do to try and work it up and down. And if all else fails, by tomorrow afternoon, declare whether I got to pull that damn head again or not. If the weather's good, it could be off today, and head back on tomorrow. But then I got to clean that head all up. Hell, they're looking rusted already from sitting out in the, with weather and shit. Now I got to clean them up. Or whichever one I'm putting back on. Oh, shit. If it ain't one thing, it's three others. But I have to check about that pressure test for the block. I'm interested in that. I don't understand how that checks the block and not the heads. Because I would think it was all of the whole waterway, the whole system. I put the flattest one on. I think they're both flat. Mine had good working valves in it. Well, I'm not saying I don't know how to do it. Yeah, it puts pressure on your cooling system, right. How does that check your block? Wouldn't a bad head do the same thing? Why wouldn't you start it, Will? I mean, she'll run 5 minutes without throwing that, without sticking. I can put it in right now, and I guarantee it'll run 3, 4, 5 minutes before it unsticks. I mean, before it sticks. It's when you rev it a little bit. I mean, not revving it, but you rev it a little bit and whatnot. All of a sudden, it sticks. And thankfully, the push rod just falls out and it don't break or bend twice now. So, I mean, I don't want to tear up my starter if I'm going to just keep winding it over for 15 minutes till it decides to stick. But, I mean, she'll start and run for a couple minutes. I figured, douse it with the transmission fluid, start it up, and then, trickle some down while it's running. And just let it sit here and run till it does it again or whatever. Maybe doing it with wood and a hammer, clean it better, or, push it down farther up more. I don't know. Well, how am I going to break it? You're not telling me about how I'm going to break it, Will. See, what I'm saying is, I bet you I can go there and I can put that rod in, right? And look, I'll hit the key and I'll look and I'll let it go over a dozen times. I'll watch it do that a dozen times and it'll be fine. And I'll let the start go down and I'll do it again. And it'll be fine. All the valves look good, they look fine. There's no slack, no nothing. I put the valve cover on, I run it for 5-10 minutes, boom. That's when it happened. And I took it apart, put it all back together again, gave it a quarter more turn because I thought it might be a slack valve because I didn't know I didn't have it adjusted right. I didn't know for sure the valve was sticking yet. It fired right up, run nice for 5 minutes or so again. And then all of a sudden, you could hear that cylinder went out and whatnot. And I shut her down. And I noticed the valve was stuck down the spring about a quarter inch more than any of the others. And I went just like this with the wrench on it. And it went pink and closed. Well, hell, Dave, if I'm going to take it off, I'm just going to put the other one back on. I already sent the thing over there once. Well, it's free, Will. It's free. I can sit here and turn it over, I guarantee you. I'd have to take the plugs out. I bet you I can sit here and turn it over in 5 minutes, and it's going to work every time. Because I sat there and watched it when I did it, like you said, and then it run 5 minutes. Actually, it ran almost 15 minutes. It went from a dead chill here, no thermostat, a good 13 minutes before I lost that cylinder. The valve, whatever, stuck, whatever. A good 13 minutes. That's what I'm saying. How stuck could it be to run 13 minutes and then all of a sudden jump out? Now, if I went to go take that off to have the valves done, I would just slap my head back on. Because there's a good chance my head is good. And it's a bad block. You know what I mean? Well, Dave, that's why I'm looking for another engine. Or RV. Now you finally get it. I thought I made that point at the beginning of the live. But this is all I got for right now. If I can finagle it to run, that'd be in my favor for sure. But it ran with the other heads on it, it ran from Bentonville, Arkansas to here. On that bar stop leak, the other treatment, this stuff here is even better. So I'm wanting to get her back together, and I should be able to get back over to Springfield, Joplin, Springfield, hopefully. But I got to be headed there tomorrow, the next day, though. Tomorrow's going to be seeing if we get this thing to run and keep it running. So, I'm running out of time. And if I get stuck here for now, I got to figure out how the hell I'm getting to Springfield on the 10th and the 12th. The 10th's the only one I'm worried about. The 12th, I'll just ask the judge if he dismiss them until I get a lawyer and take them to the higher courts. And I'd just like to, like I did with the First Church of Cannabis, have her dismiss them without prejudice so I could refile. I don't know. I'm not a bit worried about the Walmart, their lawsuit, none of that crap. I'd like to just get on the road and get down to Florida. Well, if I can drive over to Springfield over the next few days, that would be my miracle, huh? Cheers. I know I ain't gonna get nothing done sitting here, you know what I mean? Might as well see how far I can get, where I can go. I can't sit here and run it for an hour, you know, up, higher, idle, lower, and up and down and stuff like that. I can't really put it on the highway, right? So I've got to get it to where it can do that, and then I'll just, you know, take it slowly, a couple hours in the morning, couple hours of evening, whatever, and make it over to where I got to go. I hope the sucker stays together till I can get it fixed. Well, we got any last questions, comments, or concerns before I go, my friends? I'm going to get out of here. Please join me tomorrow at noon and again at 7 p.m. I appreciate you. Anybody hears any word on an engine or an RV or something, don't hesitate to give us a holler. Cheers. And yes, Mr. Dave, I need a miracle. But the good Lord has made miracle after miracle after miracle in this mission. And he just might have one up his sleeve for me this time. You never know. All I do is pray about it. You know what I mean? Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Sign the petition. and I'll catch y'all tomorrow about noon. Until then, please remember, it's all about peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand, and if we try, we can get along. My dogs love you, I love you, and Jesus loves you. You have a wonderful evening. We'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.